Okay, well that sucked. I had 10 shots at .389, and then that 11th shot bumped it up to .7. So yeah, I want to call that a flyer, but as you'll see, it's probably not. I think if I shoot enough that it will be absorbed into the group, but I would like to know for sure. The velocity was 1057 and the average for the 30-shot string was 1073. So not the slowest shot, it is one of the slower ones, but I don't think it's the bullet. I really just think it's part of that shot distribution. It's frustrating, but the good news is the group never gets worse from here. Now I'm going to shoot 3 5-shot groups and then an additional 5 shots at each group to make them 10-shot groups. Okay, let's go back and look at this second 5-shot group. That's where things start to get interesting. Right now that seems like such an obvious flyer, but watch for the next 4 shots go. If that flyer had happened to be shot with these 4 shots, it would be a pretty nice little group and I wouldn't think anything of it. There's a loss of data when you shoot multiple small groups but you don't correlate the point of aim and the mean point of impact between those groups. You have a tendency for the data to look better than it actually is. This is a perfect example of why you need to combine your groups. Even when you combine all 3 of these groups, they don't get any bigger than that group 2. On YouTube, I have seen the results from both the Lapua and the Ely test centers, and even in the most expensive ammo, there really are flyers. I mean, when you have your rifle in a vise and a shooting tunnel and still get some wonky shots, you have to call them flyers. But it doesn't do any good to discard them. They are not predictable, and a miss is a miss, no matter what you call it. So is Midas Plus worth it? Not to me, at least not this lot. It costs more than twice as much as OK Rifleman with pretty similar results. This is 5 30-shot groups, each shot with a different lot of OK Rifleman, and I'm pretty happy with it. I am pretty surprised by how similar these are. The extreme spread and standard deviation is almost exactly the same. The accuracy is awfully similar. The biggest difference is the price. The OK Rifleman cost me $10 a box and the Midas Plus was $22. So at this point, paying more for Midas Plus just doesn't make sense to me. A couple of the guys that I shoot with say you really notice a difference at farther distances. I have yet to test that in my rifle to see if that holds true.